Beginning of my video. Boom!
Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer!
Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation!
Kind of pointless.
We know all things. It was over in a snap.
We really want it. Alright, we'll be nice.
Only you can be a Patreon.
Oh my gosh!
You don't need to follow the show to be hyped.
What up, Boring Review family? Just gonna change the name each time. I'm dying. I just got.
See what happens when you say boring family? That is a sign right there. Welcome to Boring Land. Nick here.
Jody.
And, you know, we'll make sure she's okay. And if she is, we'll keep going. All right. What are we doing today?
We are watching section 375.
375. I love it. That's
Did you know 375?
I would just say 375. But
Oh,
yes.
section 375.
No, 375 is great. I like it. Makes it a more longer, prestigious title.
We can break it up into, place value. No.
Yes. 3
Expanded
100s.
form 300 plus 70
10s.
plus 5.
5 ones.
5 ones, that's right.
So, what is section 375?
I don't know. I don't know. It's got on the picture a man and a girl, and they look very serious right now.
So, it's a Hindi language courtroom drama.
Oh, okay.
Directed by Akshaye Ball. Now, that name sounded familiar, but on Wikipedia here, there's no link to other films that he has done. But it came out last year in September, so fairly recent film. And this was the number 2 voted trailer for us to react to on our poll from, I don't know, it was over a week ago now or so. And so I finally got the video taken care of so that we can react to it, so I'm very excited about that. We have been waiting, a few days, a week or so, to react to it. But we are excited to bring our reaction. If you are new to I'm not even going to edit that. If you are new to Boring Reviews, then we love to do reactions to movies all over the place. Songs sometimes, but mostly movies or clips or whatever. And typically we look at Indian films because that's where our audience is from. Hello, India. And we also do Hollywood reactions too, like Jungle Cruise and Soul that we just recently did. But today we're looking at this because it was the second top vote getter. And after watching Pink and other courtroom dramas, those are always really good. We watched Veer Zaara together.
Yes.
And this one talked about how it was, in the synopsis here, about a new lawyer trying to handle their first case. And that was very similar.
Very much. Yes, very much.
To
And
that.
is it the girl? Is she the lawyer?
I do not think so. It looks like her name is Meera Chopra.
We'll have to find out. All right. Let's go.
Meera Chopra. No, maybe it's Richa Chadha. One of those two is the main lady. We will find out. But here we go.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Better be.
Dun dun dun.
कब हुआ था?
सुबह 11 साढ़े 11 बजे
कितने लोग थे?
I want to hear this.
Yeah.
असॉल्ट से पहले सेक्सुअली एक्टिव थी?
नहीं
इजैकुलेशन हुआ था उसका?
Jeez Louise.
बिना उसके कोई आदमी रुकता है क्या?
Point.
Ooh, real lucky.
फिल्म निर्देशक रोहन रवि खुराना ने एक पिछड़े वर्ग की जूनियर कॉस्ट्यूम असिस्टेंट अंजलि वासुदेव डांगले का रेप किया।
Tell me all the facts. मैं यहाँ सब बता दूंगा, लेकिन कोर्ट में कुछ एक्सेप्ट नहीं करूंगा।
उन्हें कैसे प्रेजेंट करना है वो मेरे पे छोड़ दो। मिस्टर डांगले, आप मिस्टर खुराना के कमरे में गई क्यों थी?
मेरे को जबरदस्ती लेके गए थे।
उठा के, धक्का दे के, खींच के, कैसे?
Objection, badgering the
The
witness.
fingernail scrapings are considered conclusive evidence. जिसमें तो fingernails का section खाली है।
Objection, डिफेंस काउंसिल अंजलि दांगले की इनर थाइज की इंजरी मार्क्स की बात भूल रहे हैं।
They could be marks of aggressive sex.
डिफेंस काउंसिल के पास कहानियां तो बहुत सारी हैं, पर एविडेंस के नाम पर कुछ भी नहीं।
इतना सब कुछ होने के बाद तुम वापस गई रोहन खुराना के घर, वो भी 2 बार अकेली।
She was not expecting to be raped, Your Honors. According to Section 375 of the IPC, consent और permission दोनों जरूरी हैं।
Okay, so it's
अगली बार
375.
मुंबई एकजुट हुआ है अपनी बेटी के लिए। अब देखना यह है कि इस देश की जुडिशरी क्या रुख अपनाती है।
ये एविडेंस टेंटेड है
और ऐसी टेंटेड एविडेंस किसी भी कोर्ट में अलाउ नहीं की जा सकती।
सिर्फ टेक्निकल ग्राउंड्स पे ये केस जीतकर कैसा लगेगा आपको? You think justice will be done?
We're not in the business of justice. We're in the business of law.
आपकी इसी सोच की वजह से मैंने आपका चेंबर छोड़ा था।
Very similar to their
Yeah.
I think he's
Don't
right.
never ask me that question.
at least their
Man is a
relationship.
convicted rapist, Tarun. कि आज के माहौल में it's not correct to defend him.
Convicted rapist का भी constitutional right है कि उन्हें proper legal defense मिले। The defense will prove that this case is a classic example of a woman using as a weapon the very law that was made to protect her.
Interesting.
Yeah, I really like the way that actor delivered that last line. I'm not sure why it seemed, it kind of affected me, even though what he's saying I don't agree with, obviously, but he definitely delivered that pretty well. He seemed like a decent actor, or above average. So this has a lot of similarities to me of Pink. I want to say they even mention that law, Section 375, in Pink, because it's all about having to get permission before that kind of act can be done. But we also talked about Veer Zaara while it was playing, just the relationship between the two lawyers. I don't want anyone to think that we think these two movies are similar.
Just the lawyers.
But how it appeared that she had worked for his chamber, and then she left to do her first case, and now she's got to go against him.
Yeah. It's on such a controversial topic. We've noticed that a lot of films made in India seem to, not a lot, but many bring up controversial things, which is, it's cool and it's interesting. I think in America we kind of try to shy away from some of that stuff.
Well, we have some, but they're not going to make a lot of money typically, so you don't see too many that come out. Usually if you do, they're made for TV or they're on Netflix or something. Yeah.
And even like if you have them on Netflix, it's a lot of controversy and people upset with it, like that 13 Reasons Why. We never watched that, but that had a lot
so popular though.
Yes, yeah, but it had a lot of talk with it. But it's very interesting because it's over something that's a huge issue about, women claiming to be raped, and most of the time they are. But like usually the men get away with it because of this whole, well, why did you go do it? Why did you do that? And in America, we're kind of seeing that a lot with a lot of the people in film, a lot of the men, movement. Who took advantage of women and stuff. And so, it's unfortunate and that it happens, but it looks like an interesting film.
Yeah, and the thing that I like about it, mentioning that actor who plays that lawyer who's supposed to be the bad guy in this, it looks like whoever created his role, who's ever writing the script, I think it was just one guy, Manesh Gupta. It looks like a lot of time and energy was put into making that opposition, that antagonist character, have some substance to him. Because he says very clearly, I'm not here about right or wrong. I'm here about the law. This is the law. My client, basically he doesn't say, but my client might be a dirtbag, but he has every right to be represented, and I'm going to represent him every way I can possibly do it. You see that ink in his face. You see him not back down. Typically when you see these antagonist characters, especially in courtroom dramas, like Veer Zaara, they're so over the top. Even in Pink, they're so over the top annoying, and it's so easy to paint them as the bad guy. This guy seems more reserved. This guy seems all business. I was hired to do a job. I'm going to do the job within the confines of the law. And I appreciate that because it makes it more captivating when you're watching it, where you have two strong characters, not one obviously weak character, some obviously strong characters. So I'm excited about that.
Well, one interesting thing is that it wrote on the screen about, like, basically, can one lie ruin all the truths? So it makes you wonder, too, what was the lie? And, it happens. A lot of times people change their story just a little bit because they're trying to avoid something.
Yeah, embarrassment or something.
And then it makes everything else that, well, can I believe everything else that you said?
Yeah, I mean, that goes right into what I was thinking, too. I wonder, because I've never been in a courtroom when a case was happening.
Yeah.
Besides, like, nonsense that's on TV, like when they're filming these
People's
celebrity
Court.
cases or People's Court or these type drama films or whatever. I've never been in a actual courtroom, but based on film, what you said about one lie ruining all the truths, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
If that lawyer can catch that person to say one thing that could allow some suspicion in the jury's minds. Now, in Pink, and I think this is how it is in all of India, in a courtroom, there is no jury. There's the judge who makes the final decision.
Very interesting.
Again, I'm not sure if that's certain parts, certain states, certain whatever, but it makes a big difference in the factor of how the film goes, where you're not trying to convince 1 out of 12 to not agree with the rest, but you have to convince that judge.
Yeah. Very interesting. Well.
But yeah, that definitely seems captivating and interesting. It just came out a few months ago. I'm sure it's available now. It says right there, Prime Video.
Oh, there you go.
Produce it, so I'm sure it's on Prime. But thank you so much for participating in our poll and letting us be introduced to this trailer. Very exciting. A lot of fun to react to it. If you have other comments or requests, go ahead and to include those below. If you want to have a request heard loud and proud, then go ahead and join our Patreon, and you will have certain rights there. And we're always trying to improve the Patreon page. And until next time.
Goodbye.